Good morning everyone, and welcome to another Splatoon 2 Salmon Run livestream. I'm really excited about this one for two reasons actually. One, today's weapon loadout is really good. We have the 96 Gal, which I love, we have the mini Splatling, the Jet Squelcher, and the Splat Dualies. These are all extremely solid weapons. I've been doing really well in Salmon Run today and last night, and having a lot of fun, but I haven't played it too much. Haven't had a chance to play tons and tons of hours. We had some donators during the last Salmon Run live stream that wanted to play with me, but I kind of messed up with the Salmon Run times and we never got a chance to. So I currently have a friend lobby set up, they've joined me, and we're gonna crush it today. I can feel it. This is gonna be good here. How are you guys today? Are you ready for some Salmon Run? Personally, it's probably, it's tough to say. Do I like Salmon Run more than Hero Mode? Probably not, but I'd say it's almost tied. Salmon Run is just, it's so beautiful, it's so perfect, it's so wonderful. I love it so much. Welcome Astro Octo, Party Cat, Wander, Mimikyu, Kendall, so many other people. Thank you for coming. Someone says the description says Miitopia, which is completely wrong, because again, I set it to Splatoon 2, which I did last night too, and then YouTube freaked out again. So if it actually says, no, yeah, I set it to Splatoon 2. Refresh your page. Yeah. This is Splatoon 2 here. Oh man, you guys threw me off. I was checking the description. Sorry. Alright, let's not worry about the description anymore and actually get to playing. So we have Grillers on wave 1, which is never fun. And it's high tide, which makes the Grillers way harder. We currently haven't even killed one yet. It's tracking Rue, so if Rue goes over there to the right, or not, I'll try and kite this. Alright, awesome job. Then I'll get it from afar. Alright. The Grillers themselves, in my opinion, aren't the biggest threats in the Griller Salmon Run event. It's the small fries that really get you. They chase up to you and they nibble at your feet and they kill you way faster than you'd expect. Oh, Matthew. That was close. Alright. We gotta restart because, sorry, I was checking the description there. Welcome, Darkfree. Darkfree says good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever it is right now. How's it going? Guys, I changed the game name from Miitopia. I can take a screenshot. If it's not saying that, then it's just YouTube being weird. Literally, I'll paste it in Discord for those who don't believe me. Alright, let's get started again here, and actually have a good round. Alright. This should go a lot better here. Yeah, Jack M says he has it as Splatoon. Whoa, welcome Goat King, it's great to see you at the stream. He says, I've never seen any Splatoon gameplay, so should I give it a chance and keep watching? Totally! In case you couldn't tell, I'm absolutely crazy about Splatoon 2. Just a reminder, this product is provided by Nintendo. Of course, that has no influence on my opinion of the game. It is absolutely incredible. I love it. So definitely keep tuning in, Goat King, and see if you like it or not, because I think it's really fun. We're currently playing Salmon Run, which is basically Splatoon's Horde mode. It's 4 players versus AI salmon people, and you have to kill them and take their eggs. It's kind of a bizarre idea, but I love it. It's very Splatoon. You need to be Profreshional rank to join, asks Helmet. No you don't. Just message me on Discord, and I'll give you the code. Awesome, revived Rue. Okay, you get the Scrapperoo. I'm gonna go towards the Stinger here and take care of him, because the Stinger, in my opinion, is the second highest priority target in Salmon Run, just behind, or maybe even tied with the Flyfish. But the one thing that always gets me on this stage is high tide with a steel eel coming after me. He always knocks me into the water. I hate it. From 1 to 10, how easy is Salmon Run? Asks Kendall. 0. Easy. Especially on Profreshional. Steven Jr. asks, is Inksaver remain a good ability? Yes, extremely. I would recommend having it on most of your loadouts. It's never going to be bad. I guess on something like maybe N-Zap, it's not super needed, but it's never going to be useless, that's for sure. Inksaver main is always a fantastic ability. Welcome Nintendo Kate Evelyn, it's great to see you. He says, how are you feeling? Hope you're feeling better. Can I join you? I don't have Discord. Yes, of course you can. I'll send you the code on Twitter. For those who don't know, Evelyn from NintendoCade, another awesome Nintendo YouTube channel, is very, very good at Splatoon. She somehow got to, I think she's at S rank now in Splatoon 2 with arrow spray, which I don't understand that. I don't know how that happened. Which is very impressive. We've got, but yeah, we have one open slot here, so absolutely. Hello, Moderator Angry, our first moderator here, as Astro Octo has noticed. It's always good to have some mods on board. Chat can get a little crazy during the Splatoon streams. 10-Star asks, what's your favorite weapon? Probably the mini Splatling for this loadout. I think that it's super powerful in Salmon Run. It charges so fast, and it just mows down an entire wave of lesser salmonins. Or it can take out any boss in basically one charge. Take out Steelhead, Stinger, any of those guys. Steel Eel here. Just a single charge is all you need from the mini Splatling if you're landing most of your shots. But the 96 cal is also really solid, just because of how much damage it deals. It's so nice to be able to take out a lesser salmonin in 1-2 shots. It's so good. Well, I guess that demonstration got me killed, but you know what I mean, right? Welcome, Protofire. He asked, am I late? Technically, I suppose, but we just started like 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, so not really. If you guys really don't want to be late, then turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon, and you'll get a push notification on your browser or mobile device whenever I start streaming, and I hate that. And he comes after you when you're on the grate, so you can't swim away. It's always very difficult. Welcome back, RRJ. Always great to have you at the streams. Sorry to those of you that I don't have the chance to say hi to. This is sort of an intense wave here. We have the flyfish coming after us. I was one of 2 people alive just now. And we barely met the quota. That was very intense. Alright, I'm just going to try and ink some turf here. Get set up for the next round because we're going to survive this. We got 3 seconds left. Easy. Which boss do you hate the most, asks Double Dash. Flyfish. Oh god. He just completely obliterates your team with the homing missiles. The Tenta missiles, basically. And if you have multiple on the map at once, you just don't have the ink to deal with him. Because you need 2 people dealing with a flyfish at once in order to take them out without worrying a lot about safety. You still need to worry about safety because you'll have 2 men at 25% ink. But you're probably going to die if you try and take one out on professional rank by yourself. You're just going to run out of ink. You won't have enough to deal with the lesser salmonids that are swarming you at the same time. So, absolutely flyfish just because of the combination of teamwork and resources that it takes to take him out, and the fact that he is so incredibly dangerous. What's your favorite splatter shot, asks Thomas Pulse. Probably, if you're asking just between the splatter shot and the Tenatech, I'd say the normal splatter shot. If you're asking about the Pro as well, then I'd say the Pro. I like its increased range and damage. Of course, its increased ink consumption isn't exactly fantastic, and point sensor isn't great. But if we can get another Forge Splatter Shot Pro with maybe an alternate loadout, give it something like Toxic Mist and Tenta missiles maybe, then it will be one of my favorite weapons in the game. In fact, if they bring back the Forge Splatter Shot Pro, and it had Toxic Mist and Tenta missiles, it would replace Jet Squelcher immediately. I would have no reason to use Jet Squelcher. Hey, Chris Brito, Party Cat, welcome everybody. Party Cat says thank you. He says, hey Leafy, I can't donate now, but I will on the Miitopia stream. Thank you so much. Okay. Like I said, Stinger is a very high priority target. You want to deal with it immediately, or else it's just going to wreck you. As well as the Flyfish, and we have 2 of them, 1 of each, spawning right next to each other, so that's never good. So here we're going to die on Wave 3, and that's not too bad. Because if you die on Wave 3, it's basically the same as clearing Wave 3, except you don't get promoted. You don't lose any of your percent, and you still get all of your golden eggs and points, so it's alright. It's all good. We got 37 golden eggs, not the best, but it's still pretty good. My highest is something like 70 or something. It was kind of crazy. It was very, very high. Alright, so we're heading back to the lobby here, going to message Evelyn. And we're going to have a very, very solid 4-man team here. Me, Matthew, Rue, and Evelyn. This should work out really well. We should definitely win this next one. Nerdium, there is no lounge for this. This is just a private friend room with a couple of donators and donors. I can't grammar. And a friend of mine that's really good at Splatoon. Moderator Angry has to leave because his phone is about to die. Ooh, that's a little inconvenient. Hopefully another mod comes around, I agree. Welcome to the stream, Rayon. It's great to see you. Welcome, Highest Key. He asks, have you completed story mode with Hero Umbrella? And if yes, can you unlock it? I completed story mode with literally everything, or it's Hero mode as it's called, as soon as possible. And welcome Draco Leo and the other subscriber that I missed. And no, you can't unlock it. You see in my all weapons video of the base patch 1.0.0, or sorry, I think it was 1.1.0 was the first pre-release patch that they released, and that's what I recorded it on. I'm not entirely sure what they changed other than adding online functions. I don't think anybody has the original 1.0.0 anymore. But yeah, those are all the weapons available. Hero Umbrella is not available. The hero weapons unlock aside their Splat variants. So once we get the Splat Umbrella, you will unlock the Hero Umbrella, basically. Jack M says, I donated, but I don't know the password. That's correct. You did donate during that stream. So, here, I'm sending Helmet and, sorry, I'm a little forgetful. Jack M, the codes now. And we'll rotate people. We'll rotate people out. So after a few matches, Matthew and Rue will rotate with somebody else so Party Cat can get in. You guys could join quickly, that would be really nice. We might just start the match early if you don't. Jack is not on Discord though. He's not online right now, so I can't message him. We're just gonna get started here. Enter another match. Would it be possible to have Arrow Meme in Salmon Run? Asks Protofire. I've been waiting for that, because Arrow Spray would actually be really good in Salmon Run. It wouldn't be good against the bosses, of course, but it would be very good for crowd control, and for turf coverage. It would be really, really good, I think. Goat King says, so I saw the title, what's the Headlamp Helmet? The Headlamp Helmet is the new gear in, it's the new gear available from Grizzco. So last month was the Squelcher Polo, which can still be gotten, after 1200 points this month. And this month's gear is a hat called the Headlamp Helmet. I'm still waiting for this actual Salmon Run gear to be available. They have to make it available one day, right? I mean, that's just easy. Since this is already clothes that you wear, it's not going to take too much effort. And it's just, you know, you get a random ability from every time that you earn one. And it has 3 slots. So it's a super, super solid hat. Even though it doesn't have any brand affinity. It's great because, 1, it's 3 slots, so if you're a new player, you get a nice 3-slot gear. And 2, you can customize it however you like, so you can eventually create your dream Grizzco loadout. So right now I have ink resistance on my shirt. So I'm hoping for an ink management ability on my hat, as I mentioned in the description. I would like ink recovery up, or ink saver main, probably. Ink saver sub is good, but it's not applicable to all weapons. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I like Inksaver main because 99% of the time, it's going to be a big help. And the other 1%, it's still not going to hurt you. Even if you're using a very ink-efficient weapon, like in my opinion, I like to use the NZAP because I really don't run out of ink very often when using the NZAP. Inksaver main is still helping you. You're still going to get in situations where it saved you. Booyah. Alright, Jack M is on Discord now, so I'll send him the code. Uh-oh. Nice, okay. Cool, cool. I want to ask, where do I go to join? It is a friend lobby. I'm 99% sure that I friended you last night, Helmet. If I didn't, we'll fix that. Uh-oh. Alright, alright. We survived, we got 21 eggs, I'm happy. Brown says, oh, okay, I messed up. The Polo is available under 1200 points. It's just that, you cycle between the headlamp and a pink capsule after 1200 points, and the pink capsules only contain gear from previous months, and the only previous month we have is July, which means that the pink capsule will always contain a Polo. Alright, another shoreline one. I'm not unhappy about that. It's usually easy to get a lot of golden eggs on these, at least. Though they are kind of difficult. And the fog makes it even harder. So you go to, join a friend, and then you wait for this lobby to end. And you enter the password that I sent you on Discord. Not a fan of tomorrow's Salmon Run loadout, says Captain Falcon. I will have to check it. I remember thinking that it was pretty good, but I can't remember what's actually in it. Like, I can't remember any of the weapons. Let me know in chat, because I'd be very, very happy to talk about them, give my thoughts, but I can't remember what they are right now. I thought the Goldie would die a little earlier than he did, which is why I just kind of walked into him awkwardly. Yeah, I agree, the nighttime salmonids are scary, young collector. It's all foggy, and they glow, and it's... look at those glowing eyes on the eel. It's freaky. And of course, the manic faces on the chum. I hate it. I don't hate it, it's cool. It's just creepy. Alright guys, you're doing a great job. We're rocking this. We've gotten 20 eggs a wave. This is intense. And we have, we've got 20 seconds left. Let's take out Moz, get some more eggs in. Can we get 30 eggs this wave? That would be crazy. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes, Rue. Good job. We have 30 eggs now. So we have a total of 51 eggs just in the first 2 waves. This is fantastic. How can you unlock ability chunks easily, asks Highest Key. Actually by doing Salmon Run. Once you level up your pay grade a lot, then the quickest way to get ability chunks is just by farming gear from Salmon Run every 200 points. You don't always get ability chunks from your gear, but most of the time you will. Eduardo, welcome. He says, yo, I bought this game, love this game mode. It's my favorite one. My favorite of the multiplayer modes. I think I'd rather have a big hero mode game over a big Salmon Run game, though. Not that they'd ever do either. Welcome, Nathan. He says, hey, Leaf, you love your channel, just subbed. Thank you so much, Nathan. If you subscribe and I miss it, if I miss the notification, because I am deeply engrossed in Salmon Run right now, let me know in the chat, and I'm happy to give you a shout-out, of course. He asks, how long have you played this game? During this stream, I've been playing it for almost 18 minutes now. In terms of weeks that I've had it, probably 3 weeks, I think. Got the game from Nintendo a couple weeks early. And in terms of hours, I actually think I'm approaching 300. This game is incredible. There's so much replayability to it. And I'm not even, you know, I'm not even close to being done with it because I've mainly only done ranked on streams, aside from grinding to the OK line. I really haven't done ranked outside of that because I thought that you guys would want me to show everything. But judging from the Twitter poll, you guys are mostly interested in Salmon Run, which I don't mind. I can just kind of progress through ranked as I please and stream sporadically. But I thought you guys would want to see the whole journey, you know? Let me know in chat what you'd prefer. Would you be upset if I played ranked outside of stream? Or would it be okay if I just kind of... If one stream maybe we made it, say, to A rank, and then if the next stream started at S, would that upset you? Let me know, because I'm very interested in your thoughts on that. How's your day been, Leafy? Asked Angrio. I woke up, I ate 2 bowls of oatmeal, I made my thumbnail, and I started streaming. So, relatively uneventful because I haven't had the time to do anything yet. It's been good, though. I played a couple rounds of Salmon Run while I was eating breakfast. Marika says, I want to donate, but it won't let me. Really? How come? That's interesting. I've never had that issue before. Ryan Clark asks, are there different maps in Salmon Run? There are 2, yes. This is one of them, and then there's a second one. Welcome, Emilio. In my opinion, this is the harder one. Alright, so if it would be okay with Matthew and Rue, I would like to rotate in Koss, Helmet, and Party Cat. We're doing a private friend lobby for donators right now. Angrio, another donor, says, Leafy, thank you for playing with me last night. Of course, Angrio. I had lots of fun. Thank you for playing with me. Thanks for the carry. Rose says, no, that's fine. We wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't really mind, but I would prefer if you streamed every rank up, says CJ. I wouldn't mind if you played rank on your own time, says Protofire. Oh no, don't worry about that, says Mel. Welcome, Mel, it's great to see you. Oh my god, guys, for those who don't know, because I didn't know until yesterday, Mel never bothered to mention it. Mel is an incredible artist, and they just joined Twitter, like, the other day. Oh my god. You gotta follow them. I retweeted a bunch of their art yesterday. It's your game after all, I wouldn't mind. Okay, so you guys don't care. You do you. Okay, so I might start playing more ranked, off stream. You're gonna be a miner, says Cringe Master. I am, I'm excited. I like this new gear. Welcome back, Mage of Mages. He asks, what did I miss, Leafy? We had an incredible Salmon Run, run there. We got a ton of golden eggs. We got like 60. It was very intense. So, Cos is currently in a match, says Party Cat. Alright, so we'll just start with Humwood and Charlie here. What boss in Salmon Run should get nerfed, asks Death Madness. Personally, I don't think any boss should get nerfed. But if one of them does, I would say, Flyfish should. Not should, but if they are going to, nerf something, then they should nerf Flyfish. Because Moz can be instantly killed with a single bomb, or taken out with a bunch of ink spray, right? Just shooting it. But Flyfish requires 2 bombs to take out. If they nerf Flyfish, they should make it so that, if you shoot a ton of ink into its, missile containers, then the Flyfish's container should break. So you can, like, fill it up with ink, is what they should do. They should let you fill up the container with ink if you don't want to throw in a bomb. But the bomb option is still there for people that want to instantly kill the container. That way, it's not as punishing on you. You don't instantly lose 75% ink. Instead, you can be like, oh, okay, so 20% ink, recover, wait for him to launch, avoid the missiles, and then fill it back up. Hopefully that makes sense. That's how I would nerf the Flyfish. It would make it a little easier to deal with. Alright, let's see. Let's go all the way around here. Bam. Nice. I like dualies against the Cohawks because the Cohawks are so big that you can actually hit them with both dualies very easily without going into attack stance. It's pretty strong. I really need to recover some health here, but I haven't had the chance to. Let's just kind of... Yep, alright. All healed up? Not really, because I keep stepping in salmon ink. There you go, William. You can also shoot it with Inkjet. Yeah, that's true, I know that, but you still have to use a special, and that's kind of difficult. Uh-oh. Welcome back, Super Mario Wafer. It's great to see you again. Protofire says, Leafy, I have an idea for a nerf for Flyfish. Alright, let's hear it, Protofire. If you shoot enough ink into the missile slots, it would change to your color ink. Oh, that would be kind of funny. So it wouldn't kill it, but it would basically neutralize it. That might be a good idea to balance that out, right? Because we've never been able to neutralize a Salmon Run enemy. I actually really like that idea. Rue says, sorry for playing like garbage the first 2, but the last one was real good. Have you ever tried to Stingray special the Flyfish? It kills for me most of the time. Yes. That was an incredible last round. Good game, Rue. And, I do occasionally use the Stingray on the Flyfish. However, the main issue that I have with that is that the Stingray makes you pretty immobile if you're trying to kill the Flyfish with it, because the Flyfish has a ton of health. So you can't just sit there and Stingray the Flyfish, because if you do, you'll actually die to its Tentamissiles, either before you kill the Flyfish or as you kill it. So you're still gonna end up dying either way. It's good. It's good if you aren't being targeted by the Flyfish, I suppose, but outside of that, I feel like you're usually left too vulnerable. Same thing if you want to deal with the Stinger with the Stingray, or anything like that. Honestly, I'd say that if you're trying to Stingray something, Scrapper is the easiest one to do so. Maybe... trying to remember his name. Steelhead is actually really good for Stingray. Uh-oh. Tristan, welcome. Says, I just subbed yesterday. Thank you very much, Tristan. I appreciate it. We've been growing very fast. We got to 10,000 subscribers last Saturday. And already today, Wednesday, I believe, we're almost at 11,000. Alright, so we're going to hop into another round here. Hopefully, Koss is out of his previous match. He's been waiting to hop in here. Rose Derp says, Leafy, wouldn't it be cool if the headlamp displayed light that's the color of your ink? No, that would not be cool, because your enemies would see that. And it would just basically be an unusable piece of gear, because anytime that you try and sneak up on someone, they'd have this blinding ink-colored light and be like, oh, well, this person that's wearing the headlamp is approaching me. Toaster Waffles asks, which Salmon Run boss do you find the easiest? Scrapper, probably. He doesn't require a ton of ink to deal with, he's easy to immobilize, he's very, very easy to deal with if you have two teammates. Booyah! Man, my YouTube chat has been acting very weird today. I keep needing to refresh it. It keeps breaking. Sorry to my teammates right now. Okay, let's go this way, and deal with it. Alright, Ingrid wants to join us after this, totally. Send you the code on Discord. Oh, welcome Dylan Oliver. That is a tough question. He asked, Jibanyan or Tomyan? I think Tomyan's cuter. Oh, no. Rose says, oh, I thought that would be cool. What about a button that turns it on and off? No, we don't have any buttons to dedicate to that, and, it would also just never be used, basically. Hey, Element Pixels, welcome. He says, I finally got to see you live. Well, I'm glad that you could come, and I hope that you enjoy the live stream. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will try and answer them as best as I can. Mage of Mages says, please play Hey Pikmin, live or not live. Alright, we could do some Hey Pikmin live stream soon. Alright, let's revive Helmet. We'll be streaming Miitopia later today, because you guys voted for it. Because I actually kind of messed up the Salmon Run schedule, but it works out, because I was planning on doing 1 hour Salmon Run, 1 hour Miitopia anyway. Miitopia was really fun yesterday, so I look forward to playing it again today. Of course, I don't play any Miitopia off-stream. It's all about using your Miis and looking at the shenanigans that we get up to. My favorite part yesterday was when I was talking to Rayon's Mii, and after our entire conversation, it panned over to the window, and Zeta was watching us. It was so creepy. That game's crazy. What are your thoughts on Mario plus Rabbids? Asked Caleb. It's going to be an incredible game. You can feel the passion that they put into it. And I've been saying that it would be good ever since, you know, we've been hearing things about it. So I was excited, a little excited to be validated, you know. Be like, hey, I told you so. Because I was one of the only people that actually thought it would be incredible from the get-go. And I'll be covering it pretty heavily, doing unit analysis on all of the different units. On the best skills to level up first, different applications for each unit. It'll be really fun. I'm very excited to play it. What are your thoughts on it, guys? Let me know. I'm kind of interested in some more perspectives on it, since we haven't really talked about it on stream much. Hey, welcome, Gabriel. I think that's a really good attitude. Hey, he says, hey, I found this random stream, so I might as well sub to this channel, because I feel like it. I like that, Gabriel. Go ahead. I'm not going to complain. Do you like Splatoon? If you do, I hope that you enjoy the stream. We're playing some Profreshional Salmon Run right now. Trying to bait the eel over by the egg basket so that it's easier to bam. That's a really good spot for dealing with the steel eel if it's targeting you. It's high tide, so we're kind of having some trouble here. But we'll survive. We got this. Gonna revive Helmet real quick in case I die. Always try and revive your teammates, guys. That's really important. I say as I die. Welcome to the stream, Caleb. Mel asks, I'm sorry, don't be sorry, but what's Miitopia about? I couldn't tune into yesterday's stream. Miitopia is a 3DS game that Nintendo sent me a few weeks ago, but I didn't start playing it until I started streaming it with you guys. It is an RPG like, you know, Dragon Quest and stuff, though it's more similar to Persona 3 since you only control your protagonist, none of your party members. They all act by themselves. And it combines the whimsical humor of Tomodachi life and the weird character interactions and relationship levels that it has with RPG elements that Dragon Quest and other similar games have, like classes and skills and turn-based battles. It's very, very funny, is the main draw. The dialogue is just crazy. It has all these really fun interactions between your characters, but the actual gameplay is quite good. And surprisingly, the music is incredible. You wouldn't expect that from a title like Miitopia, right? But the music is some of the best that I've heard on the 3DS, honestly. Anybody who watched the stream can tell you that it is surprisingly incredible. Not that Nintendo ever makes, you know, bad music, because they usually have some incredible music. I did not see the notice for the Mothership, I'm so sorry, guys. But, you know, from Tomodachi Life and Miitomo, it was like, okay, this is cute music. But then Miitopia just has the jams. Best soundtrack of all time. It's amazing, says Death Madness. I know, right? What Nintendo franchise do you want to return to Switch, asks Zang? Probably... That's a tough question, just one, but probably Advance Wars. Maybe Punch-Out. Maybe, Murasame Ninja Castle. Uh-oh. Man, we're gonna lose just because of the Mothership. That's okay, we're on Wave 3, so it's not a big loss. If only I noticed the Mothership notification. Protofire says, Leafy, didn't you say that Level 5 is making another game similar to Fantasy Life? I did, and I'll be streaming it when it comes out in 2 weeks. It's called The Snack World. It's going to be really fun. It's an action RPG. Ethan Peters asks, how many people do you think have actually read the description? Not enough. Astro's biggest fan, welcome. Not enough. Too many people asking stuff that's in the description. Do you think you'll get the helmet today, asked Goat King? Yeah, I got all 1,200 points, so of course. So we'll play another round with these guys, and then we're going to rotate in some other donors during the Salmon Run stream, Angrio and Jack M, and Infected Duck. Skychain, thank you. Skychain says, I like the description. I read the description, sorry. Jedi Amazing says, can't wait for Mario plus Rabbids. Really liking Splatoon 2 until then. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for Mario plus Rabbids either. However, Splatoon 2 certainly is going to hold me over. Why is the 1300 mark invisible, asked Nicholas Williams. It's not invisible, you just don't get any rewards. Nintendo was very stupid when designing these Salmon Run rewards. They made it so that after you get 1,200 points, there's no incentive to continue playing, because you only get a single piece of gear every 200 points. No tickets, no random ability chunks, just a single piece of gear, which may or may not have ability chunks, or rather one ability chunk. No food tickets, no drink tickets, nothing of note. Just maybe, oh, 4,000 gold, wow. Because cash does so much in this game, right guys? Even if they raised the price of re-rolling, and slotting, I would have very much liked if they at least gave you the option to pay for rerolls and slots, instead of limiting it to Super Sea Snails. Welcome, Monosamus. He says, hey Leafy, this is the first time that I'm watching live. I love your content. Thank you, dude. Thank you for tuning in live this time. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll try to answer them. Super Mario Wafer says, I'll be back later for Miitopia, okay? Yes, very okay. We'll be streaming Miitopia this evening. Have around an hour of that too. It'll be super fun. If you haven't seen the first Miitopia stream, I'd say either check that out or check out the one that we're having tonight, because it's too funny. The game is too funny, and I'm using all of your Miis for every single character. All you have to do is go on the Discord, click the Miitopia Codes channel, and submit your code. And I'm just going in order. I feel like that's the fairest way to do it, you know? First come, first serve. Who are you in Miitopia, ask Mage of Mages. I'm Leafy. If you want to scan my Mii into your Miitopia game, I have my Miitopia QR code up on my streams. I don't add it until like halfway through from the first stream, but today we'll have it from the get-go since we started the game already. Caleb asks, Leafy, thoughts on a possible Mega Man game for the Switch? See, I don't have any thoughts on a possible Mega Man game for the Switch, because we're not gonna get one. However, my thoughts on an impossible Mega Man game for the Switch are that I would be absolutely psyched, because I love Mega Man. I am a huge Mega Man fan. My favorite classic game is Mega Man 3. My favorite Battle Network / Star Force game is Star Force 3 Black Ace. What other interesting things would people want to know? I actually haven't played Legends yet. I'm too afraid of wasting the last really good Mega Man stuff that I have to play, that's fresh for me. So, I don't know, I'm kind of anxious about playing it. I feel like it's going to be too good, and then I'll finish Legends 2, and I'll just cry because Legends 3 never released. I love Zero. Zero is probably my favorite series overall. Zero and Base are my favorite characters. I think 03 is my favorite Zero, but I honestly can't remember. I like all of them. Though, the final battle of 04 was super disappointing due to it just being a palette swap of, you know, if you've played the games, you know what I'm talking about. It should have been a completely different sprite. I just love Mega Man so much. What are your thoughts on Mega Man Powered Up? Asked Protofire. It's cute, but I've never played it. I liked Time Man and Oil Man in the Mega Man comics, though, the Archie comics. I thought they had a really good arc. If that counts as thoughts on Powered Up. I would have liked to play it, but I've actually never had a PSP, surprisingly. It's just something that I never got around to buying since there were so many games on the DS. I did really want to play Patapon and Birth by Sleep and, like you said, Mega Man Powered Up and Maverick Hunter X. You know they're considering making a Mega Man X first-person shooter? And they're going to have X be designed by the guy that did the new Iron Man design for Marvel. Kind of a crazy fact. They've canceled a lot of Mega Man games over the years. Are you Leafy Leafy? Asks Egoby Ashton. I think so. I would hope so. I hope that I'm myself. Team Mayo or Team Ketchup? A lot of people are asking, including Highest Key is the most recent person to ask it. I am Team Ketchup. I like ketchup better than mayo because I'm allergic to mayo mainly, so I've never had it. But I do like Pearl better than Marina, but that's not what the Splatfest is about. You have to choose honestly. You can't just side with your favorite idol. I wish they made a Powered Up 2, says Protofire. I wish they made a Powered Up 3, because 3 is my favorite. It has sliding and Proto Man, and it has the best music. Oh man, I love 3. Uh-oh, this is really bad. That was rough. Welcome back, Andrew. It's great to see you again. Zella asks, Leafy, are you streaming this on YouTube? Considering that you're commenting in YouTube chat, I'm gonna assume that you're being sarcastic. Yes, I am, of course. What do you have to say to the Mega Pearl haters? Asked Rose Derp. She's cute. Get over it. Where are you guys? You're gonna run out of time here. Come on. I need to revive, Koss. You got this. Koss! Dude! Ah, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can Mii codes be scanned into Miitopia if they don't have the game? Asked Caleb. Yes, you can scan in normal Mii QR codes, Tomodachi Life QR codes, and Miitomo QR codes. Let's see. So we're going to rotate in some other guys. We're going to rotate in Jack M. We're going to rotate in Angrio, and yeah. So we're going to rotate in Jack M and Angrio right now. If you guys would exit so they can enter, that would be really nice. Thank you. Higobi Ashtonet says, thank you for not being him, I might sub. Thanks. Okay, I normally avoid talking about this because it's just so incredibly stupid, but I came many, many, many years before Leafy is here. At least, I think 4, I started using the name 101 Leafy. And I actually started as Leafy 101, but switched to 101 Leafy because Leafy 101 was taken on Gmail. So there are a lot of people that use the name Leafy online. I started using it many years before he got popular on YouTube. And also, all of the people freaking out about that, I have a feeling they've never even watched his videos, because we don't even sound similar. Like, at all. So any of the people freaking out about me being him, and they're like, ew, leafy. It's like, what? You can't care about that, but also not even care enough to have seen a single one of his videos, because his voice is so characteristic that you would absolutely recognize it. That's my little rant, never mentioning that again. Infected Duck says, that was fun, sorry about the end. It's okay, it happens. Salmon Run gets kind of crazy sometimes. Thoughts on the new Wobble Walk fight in Wibble Wobble, says Captain Falcon. I think it's really cool that they're allowing us to grind festival coins like Poony Poony does. I think that's awesome. I mean, this would be a really good event. A really good event. In fact, this would be an absolutely incredible event. If one, we got Liberty Neon SS Pass back in the crank, and two, any of the event yokai were actually good. Smashable is awful. Gleam is pretty good, pretty cool, but, you know, not good enough to be a coin incentive. Comain is absolutely awful. Like, none of the event yokai are actually good. If they were really good, then this would be an incredible event. It would be awesome. We'd have Grindable Boss, we'd have Impossible Stage, we'd have crank events. It would be great. We'd have new maps. Tony, welcome back. A lot of people like to ask, do I remember them? Did I forget about them? I know my memory's bad, but it's not that bad. There's a new map for Splatfest, says Party Rex. Yes, there is. We talked about it the other day. In fact, a lot of people kept mistakenly telling me that it was called the Twilight Zone, and I was like, no, I saw on the Japanese Twitter that it's called the Mystery Zone, and they said, no, it's called the Twilight Zone. And then, would you look at that, it actually was called the Mystery Zone in Japanese, but they changed it to English. They called it Shifting Zone or something like that. Something kind of silly. I don't really know why they didn't keep Mystery Zone, but they don't keep a lot of things. Nintendo doesn't keep a lot of things. So, it's best not to question it and just move on. Shifty Station, I think is what it's called, which is a cute name at least. And it changes every Splatfest, and it's based on Octarian bases, which is kind of suspicious considering that Marina's involved with the Splatfests. What Switch game are you most hyped for this year? Asked Darkfee. Super Mario Odyssey, it's the game of my dreams. So, we are joined here by Nintendo Cade, a good friend of mine, and Hijacker, also known as Jack M, who donated during the previous Salmon Run stream. Rar says, but I thought it was Twilight Zone, and I told all of you guys that it's not. I told every single one of you guys that it's not Twilight Zone. Neither in Japanese nor English. Superboy says, I think Kingdom Battle will be my first Switch game. That's not a bad choice. I'm very excited for Kingdom Battle. I'll be covering it in videos, and I might be streaming it depending on how much content is in there. I'll probably 100% it before it even comes out, if I'm being honest. That's how excited I am for it. Let's see here. Thoughts on Metroid Prime 4? Asks Death Madness. Well, I can't really have any thoughts on it, because we don't know anything about it, other than that it exists. I'm very excited to see what happens with it. If it's good, I'll be very excited, but you know, you can't judge a game based on a preliminary teaser logo. That would be kind of rash. I can't be like, oh, it's gonna be awful. You know? I'm excited. I'm very excited because, I want more Metroid, you know? I'm glad that we're getting that Metroid 2 remake. That's pretty cool. Okay. Aw, man. Nintendo K didn't, finish that respawn thing before I could shoot them. Or before I died, so I could shoot them. Oh wow, Ludacris is watching on Wii U. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. Where are the other geysers? I don't get goldies on this stage very often, so I'm not too familiar with the geysers here. Sorry, guys. Oh, awesome. Okay, pummel it. Where is it? Over here? Here, I'll just try and splash down to kill it. Or did you guys kill it? Oh man, that was awful. That was a disaster. We had to kill like all of the, or shoot all of the geysers to uncover the Goldie both times. That was so bad. How do you record your screen? Asks Flame Jockey. An Elgato Game Capture HD, the old one. Sorry guys, that wasn't too incredible. Yeah, that was tense, young collector. That was very tense. Ethan Peters asks, can I make a stupid lie to get a shout out? Well, it's better than not reading the description, so sure. At this point. Alright, we're going for another round. Party Rex, thank you. He says, I subbed, you're cool. Thank you. You're cool too. Oh, Angro, I never sent you the code? What the heck? I'm so sorry. I will send you the code right now then. Where are you? Right here. Here's the code. Nice. You have a lovely voice, says Marika. Thank you. Ninjaducade says sorry. Oh no, it's okay. It happens. Goldies is kind of tough. It's my fault for not knowing the layout on this stage. Flame Jockey says, I subbed, you're fat. I don't know how you know that. I'm actually extremely skinny. Like, pretty underweight. So, I've never shown myself, so that's kind of an interesting assumption that you made. What job are you in Miitopia, asked Mage of Mages? Watch the stream to find out. No, but seriously, I am a mage. Let's see here. Alright, got Hijacker. I don't really think it was me, but we got him. It's difficult, because when the Goldies explode solely on the Glowflies event, the golden eggs start going everywhere. So you have to separate from your team in order to get the eggs, but you don't want to separate from your team in order to actually deal with the swarm of salmonids that spawn with the Glowflies event. So you kind of want to have 2 people getting eggs, 2 people getting the salmonids, and have the person with the Glowflies on them concentrate on getting the salmonids. But it's kind of difficult on this map, just because of you don't have a really good place to go. Oh man, that was rough. That was really rough. The other map is a lot easier for Glowflies, because you get the leverage on all the salmonids, and they all have to run up on that one narrow path. It's a lot harder on this one. Losing multiple matches in a row, though. Ooh, that's a little sad. Can you do recon on Salmon Run stages, like you can in Turf Wars, asks Jake. No, you can't, unfortunately. That would be kind of cool, though. Yeah, Jack, I agree, we aren't doing too well right now. Should I get arms for Switch, asks Lucas Leaf. It's great to see you, Lucas Leaf. Disclaimer, Nintendo did send me arms, but, I think you should. I think it's worth it. It's really fun. Awesome, Angrio's in here. Yeah, that pay cut, that was awful. That was so bad, I'm sorry. We'll do better this time, I promise. Let's go. We got this. What abilities do you suggest with Splat Dualies, asks Kirby? Probably Ink Saver main, because you're going to be doing a lot of rolling, and if you're doing rolling, you're consuming a lot of ink. So you want to be able to shoot as much as you can after rolling. So I would certainly advise using Ink Saver main. After that, maybe Run Speed Up and Swim Speed Up are always good, but on Splat Dualies, you're going to want to concentrate on mobility. So you might want to run some speed ups on Dualies just so that you continue being fast even when you aren't rolling. If you want to make a quick getaway outside of doing rolls, after you do a roll, since you are vulnerable for a short period. Yeah, we need a win. We need a win, Evelyn. I agree. We got this one. Starting off with the mini Splatling. This is a surefire win here. What do you suggest with Ink Brush, asks Jim. I suggest pressing plus to open the equipment menu and selecting the Octobrush instead. Seriously though, Octobrush is just way better than Ink Brush in my opinion. Do not use the Ink Brush. Nice. Octobrush has more range, more damage. It's just way better overall. Alright, so we need 3 more eggs. We aren't really getting swarmed here. How many sea snails do you get by leveling up, asks Monosmus. Okay, so it's kind of an interesting question, because at level 30 I got 2. But every level after that I've gotten 1. But I'm not level 40 yet. I almost am. But I'm guessing that at level 40 I'll get 2 again. So I'll be able to answer that question more concretely at level 40, but the majority of the time, you get 1 Super Sea Snail per level. And that's your only incentive to level up in Splatoon 2. After level 30, of course. You don't get any sort of special gear or anything like Splatoon 1 added for levels after 20. Do you ever use your special abilities, asks the young collector? Sometimes, but some of them leave you too vulnerable. Some of them, I'd rather save for even worse situations, and then I end up dying because I was saving them for later. Or I just save them for later for so long that I end up having 2 during the last 10 seconds of Wave 3. Harry says, Leafy, I just got the Splatoon 2 headset. Congratulations! I wanted to order it, but it wasn't in stock on Amazon, and they said that it wouldn't restock for like 20 million years. Let me know how it is. Which is better on the headlight, Ink Saver main or Ink Recovery up? That is all you. However, Ink Recovery up is more versatile because it's still going to do you favors on weapons that don't have high main ink consumption, but instead you're focusing on the subs. Because Ink Saver main, it's like, yeah. You're saving ink when you're using your main weapon a lot. But Ink Recovery benefits you when you're using your main weapon or when you're using your sub weapon. It's just that it's retroactive, basically. It's not actually actively benefiting your ink while you're shooting, if that makes sense. But since you're probably not grinding your gear with any specific weapon in mind, if you want to be able to use it in more loadouts, I would highly suggest going with Ink Recovery up. That's my suggestion. What time is the Miitopia stream at? Asks Party Cat. Probably like 7 PM. I really need to rest my voice. I've been doing a lot of streaming. What strat do you recommend in Salmon Run? Asks Ida. Hit the salmonids and don't get hit. Seriously though, defend the golden eggs, and after you fulfill your quota, focus on surviving, not putting more golden eggs in the bin. Because if you don't survive, then you don't get any eggs for the next few waves. However, if you're on wave 3, go all out. Don't really worry about dying, just get as many eggs as you can. Because the only difference between succeeding in wave 3 and not succeeding is whether you level up or not. And if you're playing with friends, you probably won't level up anyway. Welcome Dave Pittman. He asks, hey, did I miss anything? No, not really. If you don't want to miss anything, then make sure to turn on notifications so you get a push notification when the streams start. If you're enjoying the stream and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We've been growing so fast lately, so make sure to join us in that growth. We've gotten a lot of new friends lately. We've gotten, I think, 800 in 3 or 4 days. Pretty exciting. Sindragon asks, if you could create a weapon, what would it be like? It would be like Flood from Super Mario Sunshine. You would hold ZR to charge it up, sort of like how the Splatling does it. And then when you release it, you let out a big gush of ink and you aim it, and it's just like a flamethrower. It would be kind of cool. That's what I would do. But it would be kind of short range to make up for it. Nice. Thank you, Nintendo Cade. We got this. Where are my allies that I need to revive? Okay, got you, got you. Let's take care of the fly fish, can we? Or not. Kohawks are very tough to sneak by. They always seem to slap me with their frying pans. Can we get Strizzler? No. Oh, that's why, because it's the Kohawk invasion. Thanks to whoever's banning the cannons. Just trying to look out for eggs that the cannons are making spawn is basically the strategy. The cannons have to kill the bosses and the other people have to run the eggs. But we're currently 1 egg short. Uh-oh, this is bad. Well, not too bad. Like I said, it's wave 3, so the only difference between getting 1 more egg and not getting 1 more egg is literally getting 1 more egg, basically. So that was a pretty good run. I am watching from Washington State, says Fred. Thank you. It's pretty far away. How do people get gears with 3 same sub abilities so quickly? Asks Cursed Love. Luck and grinding gear chunks. Oh, I didn't do so well. I'm sorry. I did pretty poor. How do I collect the sea snails from leveling up? That's a good question, Sean. You have to talk to Judd after you level up. Yeah, we were just one egg short. Good game. I'm watching from England, says Ethan Peters. Oh, wow. Can you set the difficulty, asks the young collector. No, the difficulty is determined by your pay grade. Jim is watching from Ireland. No way. We get a lot of viewers from around the world. Is Miitopia worth getting, asks Harry. Disclaimer, that product is provided for me by Nintendo, but I think that it is. I think it's really, really funny, and it seems to have a lot of depth and a lot of content since it's an RPG. And I think that the combination of humor and its volume of content makes Miitopia certainly worth getting if you're a fan of those kinds of games. Gabriel is watching from Brazil, no way. And, wow, somebody else is watching from Romania? That's pretty insane. Sometimes I like to check out the YouTube analytics, and they show a map of where everybody watches from, and it's the coolest thing to me. It's so cool. You guys are awesome. Daniel's from Sweden, Andrew's from the UK. Oh, man. Poke Guy says, use the hose. I'm trying. Uh-oh. Hey, let's take out the eel next. It's probably not the best strategy, but I like to focus on taking out the bosses while hoping that my allies take care of the lesser salmonids. I usually just run from one boss to the next. Alright, speaking of which, let's take out this Drizzler. Or not, I'm going for the Stinger. I do not want to be killed by a Stinger. Hello from Hong Kong, says Chapman. Oh, wow. Hello from Germany, says Sebastian. I knew that. I knew Sebastian was from Germany. Wow, you guys are pretty cool. Alright, we have a good first round going here. Oh, I don't think any of us got those golden eggs in time. That's a little sad. Tony is watching from Israel? Oh, wow. Tyler says, I'm from the USA. Oh, wait a minute. That's not entirely impressive. CJ's from Florida, so unique. Dude, crazy, no way. Oh, hello from the moon, says Zella. I'm impressed. Nice. Like I said, Mini Splatling is just godlike for taking out bosses. You give it one charge up and just run them down. In your opinion, why is Salmon Run the best mode in Splatoon? Asks Lonely Yassine. Because it's the most fun. To me. In my opinion. So if something's the most fun, it's the best. Obviously. Nice. Alright, we're doing super well. Let's head over to the Steelhead. Charge up the Mini Splatling. Nice. That was all me right there. All 2 shots that I landed. Balloon Friend, thank you so much. Big shout out to you. Balloon Friend says, I just read the FAQ. Thank you. And he likes Perla also. Nice. Pearl is the superior option. Pearl is the thinking man's option. Is Hydra Splatling in Splatoon 2? Asks Zeta. Not yet, but I hope it is. Because the current heavy Splatling loadout is a little unfortunate. It is Sprinkler and Stingray for those who don't know, which is not the best. Alright, let's take out these Cohawks. I don't want to get frying pan by them. I say as I get frying pan by a chum. Alright, we're doing solid. 17 eggs in wave 2. I'm not upset about that. That's for sure. Nice, just in time. Wow, Goat King says Leafy is the coolest guy. Thank you. He's streaming worldwide. People are watching from everywhere. Goat King says that he's from Denmark. No way. Isn't Denmark where the Lego company is from? That's the only thing that I know about Denmark. But I could even be wrong about that. Do you ever get the glitch where the camera gets stuck in the ground for a second or two? Asks X Kirby. I've never gotten that. That sounds really freaky. Show me footage if you've captured any. I would love to see that. I love glitches. Okay, let's take out the Scrapper, because he's a little higher priority than the Drizzler here. I'm from New Jersey, it's boring here, says Content Sasso. Welcome to the stream, Sasso, always great to see you. Oh, I completely agree, Zella. Zella has a really good observation. He says, I feel like the Stingray is placed on a weapon if it's too good. Like, they balance out good weapons with bad loadouts. And then there's the Jet Squelcher, which I guess is balanced out by its low damage. But then there's the Tri-Slosher. That is a good weapon, balanced out by an incredible loadout. Burst bombs and 10 missiles. Tri-Slosher is just incredible all around. Pokeguy asks, Leafy, who's your favorite yokai? Mine is Master Nyata. That's a good choice. Mine is Kontetsu. Followed by Tetsuya, of course. Fred says, Leafy, you're right. Denmark is where Lego was made. I'm a huge fan of Lego. See, Fred, I used to be, or kind of, but, dude, it's like, it's such a difficult thing to be a huge fan of because Lego is so expensive. Not trying to judge or anything. But if the cool Lego sets weren't multiple hundreds of dollars, then I would totally be more into Lego than I am. I think the last big Lego set that I bought was the Palace Cinema, which I'm currently looking at right now. That was a wicked set. I could not resist buying it. But at the same time, it was like, oh god, a few $100s for something that couldn't have taken me more than a day to put together. That was a little rough. Considering that a Switch costs $300. Yeah, awesome job, guys. That was a really good match. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of Salmon Run today. Salmon Run cycle has ended. We'll be back this evening with some Miitopia. But before we go, let's check out our rewards here. Let's see what we got. See if we got any good headlamps, because I'd like to see that. Hey, P. Gray, just in time for the stream to end. Great to see you. Shoutouts to P. Gray, for those who haven't seen on Twitter. She drew an adorable picture of my Inkling. Okay, so we're going to reveal bonus. Awesome. Okay, so actually no, not awesome. We got quick respawn and bomb defense. Those are both awful. We got one ink recovery chunk, but I haven't claimed any of my helmets yet, so I don't think that I get to swap that. 2 swim speed up tickets and 1 run speed up ticket is really good. 1 double cash ticket is really good. Bomb defense ticket is awful. Quick respawn polo is awful. No, I don't want that. I want the chunk. Give me the chunk. Seriously? I have to scrub it to get the chunk? Run speed up! Heck yeah! And double experience? Nice! Okay, I'm really happy with that. Yeah. Okay. Run speed up is super hype. We got two swim speed up and 1 run speed up ticket. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. That's really good. So that's going to conclude our Salmon Run stream for today. Thanks for coming. I'll see you for Miitopia this evening. I'll see you for some ranked tomorrow. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Follow me on Twitter for updates. If you want to chat with me, head into our Discord. Links to all of those are in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Or no, this evening. I'm stupid. See ya.